So on this assignment 4 on credit cards, we'll go through the solutions of every questions in here. I'll go as you know, I guess kind of quickly so that we have some time to work on our assignment, hand-in assignment later. So it says here, Kathleen is trying to decide between two different credit cards, and we talked about different kinds of credit cards because there's different kinds of credit cards that has an advantages but also some kind of a disadvantage, and it all depends on what your situation is, right? So Kathleen is trying to decide between two different credit cards. Both cards offer a 28-day interest. Okay, so both, that's the same for both. Okay, in credit card A, or with credit card A, it has no annual fee and charges is 26%. So let's write it down here. Credit card A and credit card. Okay, so we are kind of taking a look at which one is better. So this one here is a 28 days called interest-free grace period. So for both of them, 28 days. And then credit card A has no annual fee. No annual fee. And 26% interest rate. 26% interest rate. Okay. Credit card B has an annual fee of $20 and only 16% interest rate. Okay, so now these are my choices. Kathleen knows that she cannot pay off her credit card in full every month. Okay, it kind of gives you her situation. She can't pay everything in full in every month. So that means she carries balance every month. So knowing this, which card should she choose? And then explain your answer. Okay. So in this case, because she carries a balance every month, okay, because she carries a balance every month, it would be better if she takes the 6th credit card B with a lower interest rate. So since she carries a balance every month, that means she does not pay everything in full. So it makes sense to have a lower interest rate for her. Okay, she should pay. She should go with B. So her interest amount is lower. Okay, because if she goes with credit card A, her interest rate is 26%. That's going to be a lot more. She's going to be paying a lot more on the interest as opposed to 16% in B. Yeah, for sure.
I tried doing the practical about it. So what I realized that if she has
Let's is it okay?
Oh,
Yeah. Let's do that.
okay. So I did practical about this. So I realized that if she has a little credit, she's better about to go with A.
Okay.
But if she has she's going a lot, like $500,
Okay, yeah.
it's better about to go with B.
With B.
So I use like 500
So Jane added this, okay? Well, we know that she carries a balance every month, but it didn't specify how much balance she has every month. So, yeah, if her balance is, only about $100 every month, $100 every month, then it's not so super bad, right? Her interest. So when we figure this out, yeah, we can look at the context of how much the balance is. Okay? That's a good idea. Now, when we look at carrying a balance, I look at it as I can't pay for it in full, so I'm analyzing it as her balance must be high. Yes. So her balance must be pretty big. That's why she can't pay it in full. Because if her balance is like $50, $100, she might be able to pay it off very quickly. So, yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so let's take a look at question number 2. So if you have any questions or if you want to have some input, let's hear it so the whole class can benefit from what your thoughts are. Okay? Let's take a look at number 2. Maureen has an outstanding balance of $283.08. Outstanding balance. She made a payment of $50 and she also was charged $4.25 in interest. She used her credit card to make another purchase. So she has a balance of $283. She made a payment of $50, and then because she didn't pay it all in full, she got a charge of $4.25 in interest. On top of that, she used the credit card again, and the purchase price was $78.93. So what is her new balance? So new balance would be her previous balance, which is $283.08. She made a payment of $50. So what happens when we make a payment on our credit card? It gets added or subtracted? Subtracted. So we're gonna subtract 50. And she was charged $4.25 interest. So what is an interest? Does it make your balance go up or does it make your balance go down? Makes your balance go up. There's extra things that we have to pay. So plus $4.25. And then she made another purchase of $78.93. So when she had made a purchase, does that make her balance go up or go down? It's up. So plus $78.93. So her new balance would be, whatever that is, $283.08. $316, okay. $316.26. $316.26. Okay, so this type of question is a 2-point question, 2-mark question. So just keep that in mind when you're doing your homework, when you're doing the test. It's going to be a 2-mark question, 1 mark for appropriate work, and 1 mark for the final answer. And in the final answer, we have to have a unit, dollars there, okay? Dollars at the front. Good? Yeah? Okay. Number 3, Siang received a credit card statement. Okay, credit card statement. His outstanding balance is $375. annual interest rate of 21%, how much interest will be charged this month? So how much interest is charged each month? So interest is equals to P times R times T. So P is the balance, 375.85 times rate of 21%. Now, I've seen some students do this, and that's okay. It's actually good. They put it in right here, all in one, in the equation. I've seen 2 people, maybe 3. And then times time. Time is this month. So if I put 1 there, that means 1 year. Okay? We're doing the calculation for 1 month, not 1 year. So 1 divided by 12. Okay? So we can do that. 375.83 times 21 divided by 100 times 1 divided by 12. $6.58. Right. That's right. We have to round it off. So it's $6.58. Correct. Good? Number 4. Frederica had a previous balance of $296 on her credit card. She was charged $485 on interest during last month, and she made a purchases of $205.93. Calculate her minimum payment if she is charged 18% of the outstanding balance. Now, this one here is her minimum payment. Minimum payment. The minimum payment is there for us to pay each time. Okay? Your minimum payment is what's required to maintain good credit. To maintain good credit. If I don't pay the minimum payment, it's gonna get, my credit is gonna get affected, right? The maximum, well, if I can't pay it in full. So, here it is. Let's figure out first how much her balance would be. So it's going to be new balance, $296.97. She was charged $485 in interest, so that's plus $4.85. And she made a purchase of $205.93. Okay, she didn't even make a payment last time. That's why we have that interest right there. So let's calculate that, 296.97. So 507.75. Okay, so far so good. That's how much her new balance would be. Now, her minimum payment is this. This is the second part of that. The first part is figuring out the balance. The second part is how much is the minimum payment. So minimum payment, I'm just going to put min PMT, minimum payment. What does it say? 18% of outstanding balance. 18% of, what does the of mean again? What operation is that? Times or multiply, right. So 18%, so it's 0.18 times what? 507.75. How much is the outstanding balance? It's 507.75. Okay, so when we looked at this last time, the word of means multiply times, right? So let's do that. This is what I got, 91.395. Is that right? $91.40, because we have to round off. right? So 39, that's your 2 decimal places, and then you look at the third one, that's 5 and up. So we're gonna, what's the next one up? It would be 40. How's that one? It's okay, so far so good? Okay, number 5. Joyce has a previous balance of $1,585.93 on her credit card. She made a payment of $650, okay, and made more purchases. She was charged $44.33 in interest. Joyce's minimum payment is 5% of her new balance, or 50, whichever is greater. Okay, so this is broken up into 2 parts already here. So new balance. New balance or outstanding balance, they mean the same thing. So it used to be $1,585.93. Yes? And then she made a payment of $650. So what does that do? Yeah, we're going to minus $650. It brings your balance down, and then made more purchases, so that means it plus $793.32. Okay, whatever that is. Oh, and there's more. Okay, plus $44.37. Thank you. There's more. Forgot about her interest. But she didn't pay it in full. Thank you. Okay, that adds up to $17.73.62. Okay, 1,773.62. Now, it says here, 5% of the new balance, or means we have to choose. We have to choose. Or $50, whichever is greater. So, figure this out first. 5% of new balance. 5% of new balance. So, how do we do that? So, let's see. 5 divided by 100, which is 0.05. Of means times 1773.62. So this is the 5%. Okay, that's going to give me 88.68. Okay. And then the other one is $50. Okay, so this one is greater. The minimum payment is 88.68 because this amount is greater than $50. So 88.68 is the amount that we have to pay. Okay, remember, that's the choice. The 5% of the balance or $50, whichever is greater. Well, this happens to be greater than the 50, so that's what we're paying. Last but not the least, your son is interested in a credit card. List 3 pieces of advice you would give your son.
No, don't stop.
Oh. No what? No?
No, wait.
Well, those are good stuff. No for what? He said no, don't, and stop. Okay, well.
Interest rate, annual fee, and how much will charge of the interest?
Okay, so no. Oh,
No, the high interest.
oh no, as in not and oh, it's no. Oh, okay, sorry. Know, like this know. K-N-O-W. So know the interest rate. What's the other one?
Annual,
And annual fee. Annual fee
and how much will we charge in interest?
and interest amount.
Interest on it.
So amount of annual interest rate, if there's an annual fee, and then, okay, good, interest amount.
Always compare.
Comparing, yeah. Compare credit cards, right? Because not all credit cards are created equal, right? Some have advantages, some have disadvantage, okay? What other? Yeah, responsible to pay on time. Yeah. And if we can't pay in full, at least pay the minimum. So if we can't pay in full, pay at least the minimum. Okay, what else?
Keep it safe.
Hmm?
Keep your credit card safe.
Yeah, that's a good one. Keep your credit card safe. Keep your credit card safe. That's a good one. Yeah, keep your credit card safe. I gotta tell you a story. So, it was, I think it's foolish of me to do that, or maybe some people just like to scam me. I told you, I get scammed a lot. Anyways, my husband and I went for a trip, and we went to a restaurant, and after the dinner they said, oh yeah, this is how much it is. Okay, good. And so I said, they said, how would you like to pay? Well, credit card. This person took my credit card, went to the counter, and then gave me a receipt. Okay, so that's good. I'm trusting that the person, did the right thing. This is in Ontario. So what happened was, I told you I don't travel a lot, but it sounds like I am traveling a lot. So I didn't think much of it, and I keep my credit card safe. I don't share my PIN, all that stuff. What happened was, a week after I got back, I checked my statement, which that's another thing that you have to do, is check your statement quite regularly. I checked my statement, and there was $700 something charged on my credit card on garbage removal in Ontario. This is after I got back. So I think back, it's like, what did I do? How did this happen? And the only thing I could think of is giving that person my credit card at the restaurant. And I mean, I've done it before, right? I go to the restaurant, I say, okay, here's my credit card, and then they do that. I think that's the reason why they've changed it now, that they have now a machine, right? A machine, they take it to your table and say, this, okay, how much is it? And then you pay. So, a lesson learned is don't let your credit card out of your sight. Don't let your credit card out of your sight. So if you want to pay with your credit card, make sure you're there and not giving it to somebody. So, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did get my money back, and I called it in right away. I called it in right away and says, look, this is not me. Whoever used it, used my credit card, somehow got a hold of my card, and they put a stop right away and gave me a new one. Okay. So, but I mean, people are super smart. They're smart for a wrong reason. So we have to be smarter. And then on, I don't do that.